Hello, Azar 73. You're welcome. I, I wonder, I wonder, I wonder the honey you're talking about, but it's all good. You're welcome, Azar 73. You're welcome. Thank you for being there. We're going to be talking about, and that's the best way to entertain people. I mean, hello, how are you? Hello, honey, how are you? That's very interesting. I like that. That's a good number. One could laugh over that. Thank you very much for showing up. Let me get some more light. You're the first person. Please hit the like button. Let's talk a little bit of arts and entertainment. You're welcome, Azar 73. Welcome, 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 Azar 73. Yeah. Azar, are you a content creator? If you would like, I can give you wow. I can see a bit of German ego. Yeah, German eagle is there. So Azad, do you speak German? Are you a content creator? I can't see anything on your page, but at least I've seen an ego. So you could be one of us. Welcome Azar 73, the first person to show up in my almost spontaneous live today. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Let me just throw some more light in here so that when we're playing, no, everything will be seen. Great to have you here. You're welcome, Azaz. Sorry about that noise. Yes, Margaret Achimnakdari. You're welcome, madam. I hope you can hear me well. Yes, I just got started, so I believe that people are busy, some are coming back from their workplace. So let me just throw some more light in here, although it's not that necessary because we'll be talking and I'll be playing few stuffs for you guys. Yeah, welcome, 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 Margaret Achi Nakdari. You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. It's just that I was in the rain disturbed my performance at the Ufalos Festival. You can Google that. So I decided to go live. I've not been doing live for some time now because of the fact that I've been busy. The season has just started, so Ifeanyi has jobs from one place to the other. Thank you for asking. I hope you're fine too, Margaret. Yeah, it's good to have you guys here. Thank you for your support. The painting you're looking at is the last painting that I tried. Was it last week or one? I can't remember exactly when that was, but that should be last week. Yeah, maybe the week before, on a Wednesday, a week before, because last week I did not do much. I only did what do you call it, premiere and posted some few stuffs. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for being there. I think I have to try my hands in the background and to play something for you guys. I hope the microphone is not gonna be noisy. Yeah, let me while you're coming in. Yes, I'll be using two positions. That here I am. Here I am. Sorry. Yeah. Hello. I have a little bit of traditional today. So yeah, you guys are welcome. You guys are welcome, Margaret. Thank you for being there. Azar 73, I'm still asking if you're a content creator. I checked you out and I noticed you have a German uh, eagle on your page, which is nice. Azar, sprechen Sie auch Deutsch? Ja, herzlich willkommen, falls dass Sie auch Deutsch sprechende Person sind. Yeah, we are gonna be talking about art and entertainment, and again the usual topic about using art to encourage goodwill in your neighborhood. We should be talking about that too. So yeah, I'm fine, my brother. Thank you for asking too. Thank you for being the person that came here, one of the few that came here first, Margaret. It's a very interesting thing. I've not been showing up in some places in the last couple of weeks. I've been weak. I said something about okay. I hope this is not the main gadget. Yeah, thank you. The main gadget is still okay. Yeah, my computer seems to be hacking a little bit these days, but it's okay. I think it will come back again. It will come back again. My monitoring computer. So the best to do is that I go off and yeah, yeah, the network is good, but there is something really wrong. Yeah. So yes, Ifa is going live, doing his thing. That means trying to entertain you guys. So I'm gonna be putting more light here so that I will stay on the couch, play certain things, raise the camera up so that we can see the artwork. Um, while my monitor is getting on. I think I should put the other phone on if this monitor is. But why shouldn't it? It should be doing the right thing. Oh, techniques are really funny. You think you got them, and they show you that they have their own ways. So let me get it closer to me and then get this light going as well here. Oh, Jesus. It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. Remember all these songs that I've been playing for you guys? Most of them are spontaneous, okay? It just happened while I was just trying to entertain you guys. It just turned out to happen, and I respected the creative energy and decided to use it for you guys. Yeah, it's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. You see, I'm bold. I don't care where she is from. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Jamaica. Sorry about that. I forgot that I got my microphone on and I grabbed it. It's okay. So I'm gonna put this down now so that it will be focused on me to some extent, so that we can we can get to it. Hopefully, people will show up. Yeah, but if not, I'll be entertaining you too. It's uh, it's what it should be, you know. And by the way, everyone there should be prayerful for those that are uh, experiencing flood at this moment. In Kenya, there is flood now. Yeah, there's flood in Kenya. And what happened? Oh yeah, what happened? It's really funny. Something showed up here. Okay, so let us pray for those that are experiencing flood at the moment. Roseanne Kitchen, hi, sis, you're welcome. Uh, Roseanne, take your jacket, please. Yeah, we are connecting. We are connecting. Take your jacket. Take your jacket. Take your jacket. I just want to spend some time. I missed uh, my show couldn't go on today because of the rain. It's still raining outside, so I decided to go live. I hope that you guys can hear me. I'm using my microphone, my new microphone, the one I used first on Good Vibes K. Yeah, so let's see if the focus is good so that we can, yeah, we can entertain ourselves. Yeah, why not? Thank you for being there. It's a joy fitting to have you, Roseanne. You guys, we are creating a community where people could meet each other and then enjoy the fact that we could develop a place where we can interact and develop a place where we can interact and where we can actually make each other, feel comfortable. Yes, we have to. So Margaret is in the house saying, thank you for your prayers and for sharing with the rest of the world to keep us in your prayers. Yes, it is important. Myself, I, yes, there was a forum where we kind of discussed this issue of cutting of trees and stuff like that. But this is not only what the people at the local places caused, it's the thing that we all as humanity have caused. So we should be careful how we're treating our environment. It's a climate change, and that's why we're having such a situation right now. So, and I would pray that because most of the people suffering it now are not actually the people that that caused it alone. We all caused it, so our prayers goes to them. And I was saying something to official Ann Mara. We have to take note. If anybody wants to help now, we should record these places where the floats are coming, and then we know how far we could rechannel the water into uh yes, channel the water so that it will not cause problem. If there's a place that was built and the water comes back, I'm not an engineer, but a common sense tells me that if water comes back, it affects, it looks for its channel, the original channel. There are streams that have been blocked. you know I'm using the experience of what happens in some other places that I know well in Africa to tell you that some people build on old streamlines, and those streams, when the water comes, they tend to follow that line, and that's when this catastrophe becomes unbearable because people are building on water channels. So, but we are not going to be blaming anybody right now. Some good number of people have died out of this. We have to pray for their soul and um, hope that the people that left behind have the strength to yeah to bear the losses. Yes. When I couldn't go on to the festival where I have 10 of my sculptures displayed, I decided to go back to the house and then work on the sculpture that is going to be exhibited in Munich, in the State Library, Munich. So while I was working, I took in a lot of dust. So that's the reason why my voice is the way it is. But let me see if I still can, you know, because the topic is entertainment. I hope that I can entertain you guys today. Yeah, why am I leaving this painting here? I'm leaving the painting here because this painting is actually one of the things that I did last, So, and I'm going to remove this microphone so that I can place it in a place that it can catch up with the tone of the bars, and so we're recording live now. So yes, that song is getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. It's an indication that we are not alone. Okay, let me see my if it's buffer. Okay, I think it goes. We can manage that way. This sound. Okay. I think it goes. We can manage that. So yeah, let's hope that the people that are left behind, the support comes to them early enough so that they will not be left alone. And that's this topic: leaving people alone. Art is being creative is something that helps you to 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 manage a lot of situations. Okay, and yes, creativity helps you to manage a lot of situations. There's no wonder when some people go on therapy, a lot of art is being practiced. So the topic today is entertainment and art and entertainment, and that's what Ifeanyi does. Okay, I think there's someone just came in. Okay, that's Margaret still. Yeah, let me place this monitor well so that I can see what. So create art, any type of art. If you know how to draw, I saw on a live today where somebody was trying to um, show us what somebody that she is taking care of does, and I noticed that it's a very interesting thing, and I was hoping that you know our friend also learns how to utilize art to help herself. Yeah. So any kind of art, it doesn't have you don't have to be a professional. Try to endeavor to get your creativity, touched. Make sure that your creativity is um, is uh, is uh, is explored. I'm looking for the right words most of the time. So explore your creativity. It's a very healing thing. When you're doing it, you don't listen to bad news. You are concentrating on things that you know how to do. That's how what creativity does. I know it's a study that I did. It's my profession, but yeah, I can see that Jerry Kimani is in the house, and I believe that this is about the time that she should be preparing to go to bed. I hope the kids had a nice time today, and you too have a nice had a nice time, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. I met uh, some of the clients that I met, during the last week. Came all the way from Poland, and they couldn't speak German, so they were speaking English with me. And the young man that was there with them was really creative. I was handling the what do you call it, the painting section of our play bus, not box, play bus. Okay, let me give you people a little bit. I was talking about being creative. We do have the state of rising has a concept that was developed more than 40 years back. Even the few people that developed that concept, have gone to retirement. I work with some of them, and it means we take craft to places, and most of those places are playgrounds where we meet, juvenile and youth, and youth and younger people, so that from six anyway, so that we can engage them to be creative even when they are on a playground. So Jerry just wrote something, and then Jerry is bringing a lot of people to move. Yeah, Thai travel is in the house. Let me just say hello to these people. And Jerry, yes, you're welcome. Oh yes, time to go to bed. I know that. Yeah. So it is so that we today I couldn't do much at the festival, so I decided to let me just turn this off so that I can say hello to you guys before I continue. I decided to work on my sculpture. And again, I thought, oh, Jerry told me I'm missing your live. So I decided to go live. This decision to go live happened within an hour, because, yes, the job that I worked on, instead of, because the rain disturbed the festival today. The festival has a lot of tents, so no problem for them. But myself, I don't have a tent. I have I did 10 sculptures scattered in the whole area. There's a video on that, a 6 minutes video on that. And then there is also a place that I work, I do fresh work. So that's where, that's the reason why I couldn't. Chikwado space. Oh, Chikwado, please take your jacket. Chikwado, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please, everybody here. This is a sister that I don't. Look. I wish that we could get her into our community. Chikwado space. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being there. Yes. Uh, Yes, you said that. You said that. You said that, and Jerry. In Jerry, you said that. Jerry, everyone in the house, please. It may be a desire of yours to notice that we have in Germany a sister of mine that we don't know where we are, but we know that we are in Germany. So she's more like Nkechi Odukwe and Equi. So yes, she's true to her culture, and yes, you're welcome, Chikwado Space. Yeah, she does cooking also. I have to do that shout out immediately because this is the first time that I'm going on live and she is there on live. Thank you for being there. Jerry, yes, it was your inspiration. You said it. You said that you miss my life. I said I know what you miss. You miss the reflection of you in me, because I know that you're creative. If everybody should check, you are very unique in your dressing. You notice that, and I don't know. I don't know how you do it, but you always come up with something special. And I always say to people, some of us are lucky. Even if we could buy, I know. Remember, don't forget, my dad had a tailor house, a big one, made a big name, in tailoring. You know, so um, They use me as the Taylor House uses me as model sometimes, so I know a bit of I know a bit of what happens when somebody try to put on something good. So Jerry, you do it good, and the way you make it, I think you should tell us something because there is a video on how many suits, how many color of suits you could have. There is something you do, Jerry, which is very interesting. Your headgear, your earrings, your necklace, it's enough to be a fashion. So thank you for giving us that impression. And again, you're giving some people confidence, not just in the intimate matters. You're giving them the confidence, the way you carry yourself on your stage. So that's it. That's it. So remember, I have something saying before I moved into your fashion in Jerry. There are some of us who could buy something from Aldi and put it on, and it still will look like Gucci Kobani, or even better. So, and I believe that's what you're making some people, found out about themselves. You know, you're a brand. The people say I am a brand. I'm a brand. How good a brand? What effort do you put in your brand? And that's what we're talking about today: arts and entertainment. So just your appearance, it shows also that you are a brand and you are trying to entertain people. Yes, some people stay long on that topic of yours, not just because of what you're talking about, because some people would like to do missionary, just missionary. They don't do any. They say it's their tradition. Their tradition was only missionary, but most of them they stay in your channel because because of the way you carry yourself, because of what you're putting on, and I believe you notice that because there should be a kind of unspoken response that you get that makes it possible for you to know that you're on the right track. You're on the right track, lady Jerry Kimani. Check yourselves out. Anybody in the house, check yourselves out. So I just have to say that. I just have to say that. Yeah, just have to say that. Chikwado, you're welcome. Yeah, email her too. Email her. You ndewo, ndewo. So host, you can go live without not being monetized. Wow, my first time to see this. Or have you been? No, no, you can go live. There are some changes done. I think by 500 you can go live. Jerry, can you confirm that? Was it 500 or is it now reduced? I don't know, but I think by 500 you can go live. There was changes some months back. I started this 15 years back, but all I did while I was doing this is just to continue supporting people, and again learning permaculture. That was, and again trying to promote my music. That's what I was doing. I was trying to promote my music. It did not work, so I started learning permaculture through the YouTube. That's my major thing, because I keep on wondering why is it not possible for people to feed themselves? So Chikwado, that space where we met at Ofo Kolo is actually my permaculture channel. Okay, yes, but I did post something about my father's demise on it, and some traditional dancing. But the major thing about that channel is just permaculture. So you can go live. Jerry, can you emphasize, please? Yeah, 100 you can go live. Exactly. But I saw my daughter was able to go live with 80 subs. You see that? So Chikwado, yeah, it's a new thing. It's a new thing. But Chikwado, you are far off. Chikwado, you're far off. So you may not know what is happening behind. I started this 50 years back, but actually got serious as a content creator uh 7.5 months ago. I think 7 months ago. Okay. And along the line, I met wonderful people out here. So now I keep on talking about the capacity of entertainment. So Chikwado, the space where you are far off. You are, I mean, Chikwado, I think you're heading to how many thousand, you know? Uh, übrigens, Chikwado, sag mir mal, du kannst auch aber Deutsch sprechen, oder? Sag es mal. Kannst du auch Deutsch sprechen? Okay, it's true. I can remember now. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Amelia is in the house. Jesus Christ, this is a blessing. If you have Amelia here, that means I'm blessed, you know? Because usually Amelia should be just at if Auntie Pia is alive, Amelia is going nowhere else. You know, she will be there. That's a supportive soul. Yes. I must tell you people the truth. That's also a way of entertainment. Okay, when we talk about entertainment, people think about my younger brother Flavor and or MC Love, or my in-law MC Love, and or Sunday or Wendy second, or my friend or Sadebe, who I lived in same hostel. As a matter of fact, that was my house, which Obi lived in. Rest in peace, Obi, wherever you are. Rest in peace. Okay, so yes, yes, yes. These people entertain, and you guys entertain also through your support. Amelia entertains also. Amelia would stay at, at Auntie Pia's rant's house, just like a foundation meant to build a skyscraper. I said we are discussing art and entertainment. So there will be some similes that I will be putting up for you to understand, what entertaining with words means. Okay. And once in a while, I will play you, it's getting cold. I need someone to, and I believe that Royal Queen is in the house. She should be in bed by now. And we've already talked about that. Margaret, we were praying before. Official Amara is in the house. Yeah. And Margaret and I were discussing about the fact that we should be prayerful about the people we have in the Tanzania and Kenya area, all areas where we are having what do you call it, flood right now. So we pray that the souls of the gone be taken to heaven, and the people they left behind, receive console. Yes. Official Amara, I couldn't go to the festival the way I wanted to be at the festival ground today, where I have 10 sculptures of mine. There is a video on that. So I decided to go live because Jerry inspired this. And Jerry told me, what would I'm missing your life? I don't even know what good I do in my life, So, but I just said, okay, if I would work on the job that I'm going to exhibit in Munich. Jari was disturbing me today. Jari was saying he never had any information from me, and I don't know if he want. I would like him to visit me. Jari, I'm an open book. I said, I'm an open book here. So yes, and if he's gonna come to Munich, Jari is gonna get a trick. You people be watching out that we're gonna beat almost. Let me be careful. We might beat the meeting of Good Vibes K and I Am Avon. We might beat it. This is Munich, clean city. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make a challenge. Everyone in England should make, video, because I've gone through Midlands, I've gone through Greater Manchester, I've gone through Nottingham, gone through Leicester, Derby, Birmingham, London, crazy as it is. So I would like you people to make a video of your neighborhood and show me how good. So who is there in there? Whatever. I love your energy. Thank you. Whatever. Love East African work. Oh Jesus Christ! Look at beautiful people. People, you go. Let me give you guys a jacket and East African workout. Jesus Christ! Axmenze, you're welcome. Look, Yes, let me finish that before I go to East Africa. You guys, by the way, whatever, are you a content creator? Please, are you a content creator? Let me give you also a jacket. Okay. So while you're answering, it's important that you answer if you're a content creator because I need you guys to wear jackets, because the song that I'm doing again says it's getting cold. And it's but let's talk about our East African workout girl. East African workout girl, Jerry and official, you people should invite her to tell us how she does those workouts. And by the way, who records this workout? Remember the topic. If you don't know how to smile, you are in trouble whenever you see if I you're in trouble. Axmense is in the house. Thank you for sharing that drum video, Axmense. But East African workout girl, you should tell us who records that. But I will leave the two wonderful queens in the house to take over and ask the question because it's a very beautiful video. I did watch those stretch out fully. I needed to because I did some press up videos and I'll be doing more soon. So thank you for being there. Whatever, yeah, official Kenya. Hey you. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, who is she? Uh, um, Official Anne Mara, please check out whatever and. Check out whatever so that we can give him or her a jacket. I don't want anybody to be running around here, without any clothes. Even in the topics of Njeri Kimani, the foreplay, the removal of the negligee is is part of the whole thing. Okay, turn out the light, light the candle. Okay, let me not do an R&B. So let me play something for you guys. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah, whatever is a very fine guy. So, but I don't know where to classify. Uh, if that's a content creator official, we should surely give that content creator a jacket. It's very important. Okay. So Atmen said, thank you very much for being there. Thank you also for the posts and everything. And you can see there's a film also at Menze. You see, if you're going to be here, you have to try a little. I know that most of you have 3,000, 3,000 sub, but take at least 10% of those, or take zero, not zero, no, 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 10% or 5%. Try to find out people that are remarkable. Go to their pages and check what they are doing. As Menze, that video about tree growing, coffee growing, and tea growing areas of Kenya is very interesting. It showed, as I wrote in the comment, organized farming. And that organized farming is very important. The only thing that we have to do is we should also observe, just like your video said, before the flood and after the flood. We should observe it and then support the government to some extent. And what I mean by the government are the good-willed politicians who are ready to work. So you guys have a lot of work. You might be thinking that you're here just creating content, but you might be getting yourself into a big societal positivity. So you should do something very meaningful with your life. And afterwards, you go for a good counseling at Njeri Kimani's channel. So yes, then you check out our East African workout girl. Yeah, Tirozi, Tirozi, I've seen you along the line. I don't know where we met, But please, we need to check these two guys out, two beautiful people out. Whatever, and T Rose, and they need also a jacket. They need also a jacket. T Rose, I think you get a jacket because I've seen you somewhere. You know. Thank you very much for being there. So, what am I talking about? Entertainment. Entertainment. How do you entertain others? You can entertain people by being you, just being you. Yes. And again, if you're you, you should be able to know how to do it, how to laugh over yourself. That's very interesting. If you don't know how to laugh over yourself, you'll be laughed at. I know that most of the time I stupidly make such a figure of speeches that may be difficult sometimes to be understood. But the only thing that I don't do is I don't insult people. It's it's not my thing. So listen, if you want to entertain people, especially when you are in social media space, all you need to do is to be yourself. And when you are yourself, you should be able to learn how to laugh over yourself. Okay, if you can do that, you wouldn't be bothered when things are said and they are similar to something about yourself. You can laugh also because you're going to be gaining as well. If you're laughing about yourself, if you're laughing about things that people say about yourself, especially when they are not insultive but they are just being humorous, you are also gaining because you are the subject matter and you are also the person enjoying the laugh. Can you imagine that? That's how you turn things into your own profit. Yes. Now that I'm using economic word profit, people will now know that I'm an Igbo man. No problem. I know that people would are still waiting to find out how Ifeanyi earns money with his art. No problem. There's no problem. Just relax. We are talking about art today. So you are welcome. Just understand that it's easy to entertain yourself and entertain others, especially when you know yourself and when you are yourself. Okay. Uh, I will give you an example of making jokes that other people have made. If I should concentrate in using other people's joke, maybe the people my audience has already laughed over that joke. The way I tell it, if I don't tell it uniquely, if I don't bring some uniqueness to that story, nobody will laugh about it because it's an old joke. You see that? But if I am a good storyteller, if I'm somebody that like now, I will stop using that, this woman, no, this lady for example. Let me stop it. If I can, let me just not use it, because when she wants to talk about something that is really real, she will say, oh my God, oh my God. She feels even what she's telling you. Is she still there or has she gone to bed? Oh my God. And that's when the whole thing gets interesting because you know that this person is talking out of experience. So relating the stories that someone else has already made could be entertaining, but you have to do it uniquely. That's the way of being entertaining. So art. What is art all about? Art is what you can do to express yourself. That's what art is. That's what art is. Don't bother yourself about a longer, the definition. I've been in this business for so long, studied it, had a grandmother that was into some of this to some extent, being a potter. So I had a father that was excelled in building and in tailoring business. So I could say what that is without having to look into any book. So art is self-expression. So how do you express yourself? I know that I'm not reading your comment, but let me do so. Chikwado, you've given me a receipt from tomorrow. I have shrimps, chicken, and rice. I'm good now. Imagine I always made shrimps and serve with garlic bread. Only now I'll try this recipe tomorrow. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. Tazan is a CB. Cheers, Ann. Tazan, you're welcome. Tazan, it- thank you for the outfit. The outfit is an old one. I must tell you the truth. This outfit is what I used in um, my traditional client when I got involved with my Muzungu. Yes, I will say it. You know, we live 620 kilometers away from each other, so I can say that. So, yes, this cloth I is with my Muzungu. Maybe I will have to show you people some pictures or even videos someday. So thank you, Tazan. Are you a content creator? I think Tazan is a content creator. Official and Mara, the Queen Royale, is Tazan a content creator so that we can give him, or Tazan should be a man. But there is something about people. I wouldn't mind if Tazan is a woman. But yes, is that a content creator? Yeah. So thank you, Ask Menze. Please, how many likes do we have? I don't even have a quiz, but it's okay. I want you people to interact with each other. And you see what happens when you meet the right people. And again, people open to learn. You can't imagine that, and Jerry has already gone to check out Chikwado's space. You know, Yes, Chikwado is from the same place like we all are in the forest region that connects us through Congo rivers to up to Kenya. So Chikwado is one of us. Okay, and when I mean one of us, I mean humanity. Okay, so that you don't mess up my concept about life. My concept about life is actually that we are one. So let me show you what I was doing. And I think official Ann wasn't at this live when I did this. So let me show you guys. This is a painting that I did last. So art is self-expression. Art is self-expression. So this is the way Ifeanyi sees Nigeria. As you can see, I've not done much, but art is self-expression. This is the way Ifeanyi sees the world. This is the way Ifeanyi sees the world. Ifeanyi sees the world as an egg where people are, the egg that is cracking and people are coming out of the egg shell. Okay, that's how Ifeanyi sees the world. Okay, that's how Ifeanyi sees the world. So, and when say that our discussion today is going to be art, that's what I mean. I want you people to understand that Ifeanyi sees the world this way. Okay? I'm sorry, I think you were there. Okay, Tazan is our friend. Tazan, you're going to take your jacket. Uh, wait a moment. Tazan, you take your jacket. Please, everyone in the house, we are discussing art and entertainment. Simple things that you do in order to entertain the community you find yourself in. Yeah, don't mind this. This is actually what, let me see. Let me remove this. Yeah. So, simple things you do in order to entertain. That shows that I'm an African. Africans, they are very, they like plastic. I just hope that they stop, using much of it. Rwanda has banned it, and I think Tanzania is banning it in some areas as well. So, yes, yes, thank you. You just have to put them to bed. It's already time. I've been having issues about going to bed early. So, this is how Ifeanyi sees. So, we are now talking about art. We've been talking about, yes, thank you. We've been talking about entertainment and art, and I've given you people the first definition. It means We are, sorry, let me put it this way. We are the same and we are coming out of the same egg shell. Egg, as you may know, is used in uh yes, used in some rituals as a sign of fertility. As you may have noticed, here in Germany, especially in Bayern, uh, we 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 associate fertility also with or luck with pig. Okay, we associate that with pig. Egg is very much associated to that in Africa to what do you call it, to fertility. Okay, so in my space, it's always what you see is what you get. So don't bother yourself about me changing stuffs. It's fine for you. He's always trying to, and as he is doing it, you would see something behind, something you've not seen. You know, there's always something that you one can see here. So thank you very much for taking your time to look at the last painting that I was doing, and while you're watching it and trying to understand how Ifeanyi could just see the world as same and and mean that the continent, okay, let's talk about it, the continents, the five continent major continents. If I don't have yours here, don't bother yourself, we all are one. You see, is one, two, three, four, five, five of them. They are through the cracking of the egg, they are coming out, and that means we are from the same place. So thank you very much, East African Workout Girl. Hit the like button is the right thing. Yes. So let me see if we, while you people are watching this and trying to understand Ifeanyi's thought, about this representation of the word. If I can play the song that I've been playing, because today it rained. So, and there is not my recept, it's Chikwado space recept, recipe, 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 actually. We call it in Germany, we say, yeah, okay, recipe. Sorry if I'm not going to find what it's called in German. Yes, it's Chikwado space recipe. I've just met her here at Ifeanyi. Though today, check my community. I uploaded my baking. Oh yes, I saw that croissants. I saw the croissants. They were looking fine. I saw it from afar. Those croissants were looking fine in Jerry. So let's see. Okay, I'm still looking for the code. No, no, no. I'm looking for the key. I don't know if anybody could give me the key. It's getting cold. I don't need someone. Okay, let me go about. Rewind now. Rewind. It's all about entertainment, and doing both at the same time. It's the art, your self-expression. The same self-expression is what you could use also to do what. Uh, if you continue with that line of talk now, I can't concentrate in Jerry. I cannot concentrate. Let me see if I can do it. And I believe that Anne is waiting for me to do this song before she goes to bed. Okay. It's getting cold. I need someone to fill me up. Getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. You see, I'm bold. I don't care where she is from. She could come from east. She could come from west. She could come from south. She could come from north. It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. It's getting cold. I need someone to. You see, I'm bored. I don't care where she is from. If she come from north, she could come from south. She could come from everywhere, everywhere. She could come from anywhere, anywhere. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Ethiopia. She could come from Angola. She could come from Uganda. She could come from Kenya. You see, I always say Kenya 2 or 3 times. I don't know what is happening. I hope Chikwado will not scold me because I keep on going back to Kenya. Okay, let's do it again. Let's go do it again. So, Jerry, mind what you're writing there because it means that I'm not going to concentrate here if you continue writing all those places you're good at. So you guys are gonna be reading the comments yourself. Yes, yes, yes. I saw that those croissants, they are very good. They are very good. Okay. It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. You see, I'm bold. I don't care where she is from. She could come from north. She could come from south. She could come from west. She could come from east. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Ethiopia. She could come from Angola. She could come from Uganda. She could come from Jamaica. She could come from Nigeria. She could come from Ghana. Rewind. It's getting come. Okay. Okay. The thing is that this song I never succeed in doing this song. Yeah, I hardly succeed in doing this song because I always get stuck at saying Kenya all the time. I always get stuck saying Kenya. That's just the problem. I don't know what is happening to me. I hope that Chikwado doesn't get mad at me. but but Chikwado knows that it's a lie. Yeah, you just have to be mindful. Don't make those comments that will push me into forgetting my own lyrics. Okay, so let me play it before you guys again. Mm. It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. You see, I'm bold. I don't care where she is from. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Angola. She could come from Uganda. She could come from Ghana. She could come from Nigeria. She could come from Kenya. 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 She could. You see that? I keep on hanging. I could. There are 50, 55 other countries. There are 55 other countries there. And when I get to Kenya, I got stuck. So that's it. You can entertain people with simple stuff. You don't have to, you don't have to just overwork yourself. Okay, be yourself, be true to yourself. Learn to laugh over your own mistakes because you know they are mistakes. Because there are a problem people that doesn't know their mistakes. Yeah, there. I'm sorry. Whenever I talk, I try to bring in the philosophical aspect or the social aspect of it. Sociology. A little bit of philosophy into it. So I can see that a lot of people are writing. So I got stuck at Kenya. You know that. Yeah. Yes. And I start with Kenya. Please. Okay. As men are they're nothing like God. As God gave us willing heart to choose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yesterday we were settled. Now you become religious. Uh, my brother, don't confuse the village people. I don't know what he wrote, but I have not met both of them, so I'm still in dilemma. Okay, okay. When you come to Kenya, it will be working out time. Yes, I think so. I think so. Yes, I always like to do my morning exercise. East African workout girl. I always like to do my morning exercise. It is usually um, 35 press up. Uh, boxing into the air, and again stretching out to the ground with stretched back leg. These are things that I do in the morning. Even when I travel to Africa, I do that, in the morning. You know, you have to sweat out certain things, if you are in a new environment. So you need to really work out. So thank you for that. So somebody is writing something interesting. Yeah, I see you are with Kenya. Make moves. The gods have directed you using your gift. Yes, you see, good. I'm surely gonna find them. And grown-up cousins. A brother of mine is buried in Kenya. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. It's just life is just what we make it, and that's why we should be careful when we meet people not to be stupid and segregational. I think I was commenting like crazy at Latoya's yesterday when I had a little bit of time, and I know why I was doing that because institutionalized religion is the only place there is a lot of discrimination going on. Okay, if there is no discrimination, there would be no denomination. If there's no discrimination, there will no be denominations. But institutionalized religion is where most of the discriminations happen. And that's the reason why, I don't discriminate. Okay. I can't. I can't discriminate. I cannot discriminate. I cannot discriminate. Yeah, I cannot discriminate. So let me do it again. It's getting cold. I it's getting cold. I don't I need someone to warm me up. Even somebody in the chat can sing the song better than I do these days. It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. You see, I'm bold. I don't care where she is from. She could be in Dubai. She could be in Ethiopia. She could be from. She could come from East. She could come from West. She could come from North. She could come from South. She could come from anywhere but anywhere. Getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. See, I'm bold. I don't care where she is from. She could come from East. She could come from South. She could come from West. She could come from North. She could come from. I am messing up the whole thing because I'm afraid to continue saying only one country all the time. Yes, entertainment. You can. East African Worker Girl, I did hear you are welcome to my live stream on Wednesday at 12 OM. Okay, 12 p.m. East African time. So, anyway, I will settle soon. I met Anne if it's not the red card. Everybody should be taking note. Everybody should be taking note because promises promises are meant to be kept. Yeah, promises are meant to be kept. Yeah, I don't know. I got a lot of dust, in while I was sanding one of my sculptures. It's about 2 meters high, so I don't know what is happening, but I'm okay. I'm filled with joy that you guys are spending your time with me, and I thank you. I don't know why I'm not seeing my time. I should. Okay, 75 minutes ago. Random search of, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I just hope that yeah. So let me play another dub. I've already played this, so it was to mention East or instead of okay. Yeah, I said East Africa. East Africa. Okay. No, no, no. I have to continue. It's already there. There's nothing I can do. It's in me. It's already there. It's for Kenya, body and soul. Uh, he can't help it. Yeah, I can't help it. Yeah, it's getting cold. I don't want to warm me up. It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. You see, I'm bold. I don't care where she is from. She could come from Kenya. She could come from. She could come from. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Ethiopia. She could come from Edorite. Edorite, 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 Edorite. Let's stop this now. Is it not funny that instead of talking about the country, he's being specific? Don't mind him. Yes, yeah. Let's talk for a while. I'm gonna be finishing in about 15 minutes time, and then somebody will suggest where we have to direct. I need to catch the sleep because as I said, I'm walking. I just love the fact that you guys showed up, show the support. How many likes do we have? Can somebody tell me how many likes we have? Okay. Can somebody tell me how many single hookup? Uh-huh. Yeah, none is in the house. None, only seven. None, you have to add something now. You have to add something. Bring all your group. Let them come. Okay. You know, right now, we have flooding situation. Some people lost their houses. For some people that knows, they would know the bass line that I'm playing now and what that. Yes, most of you knows this song, and that's actually what most people are sing. I mean, the bass line is a little bit more to the bass line. I didn't want to sing it just that way, but that song says, "I need a roof over my head. It's raining on my table. It's raining on my table." And that's what most people are shouting and singing in some places in Tanzania and especially in Kenya, the place that the devastation, is happening too much right now. Some need them roof over their head. Some need them roof over their heads. I'm calling on you all to give a helping hand. I'm calling on you all to give a helping hand. You can give, oh, little, as much as you can. Down there in Kenya, some people need some shanty house, and all they need is shelter on their head. So this song was done several years ago with this melody, and it talks about needing a roof over the head. And we know that today some people are needing that roof. They are needing that roof right now. And if you cannot give much, I'm praying that you put up a good positive energy towards your heart. When we talk about prayers, we are talking about, energy pool. That's what prayers is all about. So I know that I'm talking about entertainment, and I'm talking about art and everything, but art is also a medium of expression of situation, which allows us to or encourages us to find solution. Expression of certain situation, allowing us to seek solution. That's what art is also about. It reminds us of what was, what is, and what could be. And that's why in Renaissance, art was very much used. I know that the artists were misused in propagating the institutionalized religion that I'm talking about. But let me now shift further and let's talk. They need a roof somewhere in Kenya. Some need them roof somewhere in Kenya. It's raining in their house. It's raining in their house. You could help the much you can. Even if you don't, you can think good about them. You can send them your positive thoughts so that they can live and enjoy life with us. Yeah. So I go back to the bars line. Sorry, sorry about that. Some need them roof down in Kenya. Some need them roof down in Kenya. It's raining in their house. It's raining in their house. Somebody needs your good thought, not just your money. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Someone needs a roof down there in Kenya. It's raining in their own table. So, yeah, if you cannot give anything, send your positive thoughts. And wherever people are suffering right now, the self made wars and stuff like that. Remember, I'm not talking about politics, I'm talking about uh, humanistic. I'm not talking about politics, I'm talking about humanistic. I'm not talking about polity, I'm talking about humanity. So whenever I talk like this, remember I'm trying to tell you that it's better to make love and not war. It's something about the social being. Most of us, the artists, I'm still talking about art and entertainment. Most of us, the artists, are suffering it more. We are not selling art now. We are not free to travel to certain places for entertainment because it's seen as war zone. You see that? So you might say that, oh, you are selfish. Is it because you are an artist? Oh, you see Empire. Thank you for being there. Take your jacket. Army too. Army Annie, take your jacket too. Take your jacket. UC Empire. I'm sorry. Take your jacket. Yes, we are wishing everyone, a peaceful life wherever they are. So the song that I was doing before, and Kimani is in the house. And sorry, I was deep into the thought of playing that vibe, that rhythm, bass line, in order to remind people that somebody somewhere in Kenya needs a roof over their head because of the flood. And the song that was originally done by the Mighty Diamonds, the trio, some years back. I think that was 1976, before most of you guys were even thought about conceiving. Huh? Yes, 76, 75, 77. I think it's 76, 76. Okay, so that song was shouting that he needs a roof, but now Ifeanyi is saying that someone needs a roof down there in Kenya. So take your jacket, Ami Annie, and take your jacket also, UC Empire. You're welcome. I hope that your subjects are well, UC Empire. UC Empire, take your jacket wherever you are. I'm sorry, I was just singing. I was deep into that thought, making sure that I could sing. I wanted to sing into my reading because that's the song that I made up, with this bars line. So I wanted to sing into the rhythm. So I was concentrating on the bars, bars line. So someone in Kenya needs your help. And someone needs a roof down there in Kenya. It's raining in their house. It's raining on their table. If you could help with your good thoughts. You can help with your good thoughts. Even the war that is going on, we can help. We can do it with our good thoughts. We can change the mind of the people when we push that positive energy towards them so that they will stop fighting against each other. I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about humanistic. When I say I'm not talking about polity, I'm talking about humanity. So nobody's going to come after me to tell if you're talking. No, I'm not talking about politics. No, I'm not talking about polity. I'm talking about humanity. And I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about humanistic. So we should do something about that. You see, Empire, have you taken your jacket? Yeah, not someone, please, but Kazoya. Okay, Kazoya. Who is Kazoya? Who is Kazoya? Who is Kazoya? Who is Kazoya? Hmm. Someone in Kenya needs your help. Them need them roof in Kenya. It's raining on their table. It's raining in their house. It's raining. Oh, raining. I don't know what else to say. I just want you to put on positive energy towards whoever you know down there in Kenya, and those you don't know. Put positive energy towards them. Let there be a little bit. Yeah, have you been well? Checked all social media straight, you not there? Yes. So thank you, Axmenze. Yes, interact with each other. we are talking about art and entertainment, and we could use art. Art is self-expression, and at the same time, it's an expression of the situation which propels solution. That's what art is for me. So I've shown you people the painting from the last time, the egg shell where people are coming out, meaning that we are from the same point. The egg, the round, the sphere, the world. We are one. It's just that the cracks allows us to come out, you know. So and I don't want you to so much concentrate on your denomination. Your denomination is so discriminatory. Okay, denomination is discrimination. So please don't concentrate on your denomination. Look into your heart. Be the human and be part of humanity. And that's what I think that we are creating in this community, because the algorithm brings us together, not the ego, your personal ego. It's not your personal ego that brings us together, but the algorithm is what brings us together. But I call it ego rhythm. Okay, the ego rhythm brings us together, and that means we have something in common. Okay, I'm glad that I have you all, and I'm sure that you are the right people to be around, and that's why I said if there's no rain, oh, like people, I don't even know that I've gotten up to 100 and 70 plus to the 1000. Thank you very much, whoever that subscribed. You subscribers are really doing fine. And we, the content creators, you guys are wonderful. I don't know where you got the energy. I felt it the last couple of weeks. You guys are strong. So, but let's go back to the lighter mood, because I know that I've sung a song that has to do with people needing a roof. We're not going to forget that, but let's go back to It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. You see, I'm bold. I don't care where she is from. She could come from east. She could come from west. She could come from north. She could come from south. It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. You see, I'm bold. I don't care where she is from. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Ethiopia. She could come from Uganda. She could come from Jamaica. She could come from Ghana. She could come from Ethiopia. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Edorat. She could come from. She could come from. She could come from. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Kenya. I'm sorry. There should be other countries there. It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. You see, I'm bold. I don't care where she is from. She could come from east. She could come from west. She could come from Caribbean. She could come from north. She could come from south. It's getting cold. I need someone to warm me up. You see, I'm bold. I don't care where she is from. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Nairobi. She could come from Moro. She could come from Mombasa. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Nairobi. She could come from Nyabohanse. She could come from. Karibu, karibu, karibu. Aya, aya, aya. Yes. Is it not crazy? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have a big trouble with Chikwado and okay. This one is the sister to tall girl. This one doesn't need also. So Jerry, you have to pray for us now so that we can go. Jerry, just pray for us so that we can go. Yes, it's already almost 100 minutes. So wow, happy birthday and Kimani, date saved. Sorry, we are not aware. I could do something, though it's not late. Jerry and Kimani, before I go, if I cause it Edorite instead of Edorite. Jerry, I said today to someone, it sounds like, yesterday, it sounds like Edorado. Edorado. So, so when is Aunt Kimani having when is Aunt Kimani having having a birthday? When is Ann Kimani having a birthday? So look, you guys are very good. Thank you very much. How many likes do we have now? How many likes do we have now? We should be, we should. I never wanted to. Oh yeah, I've done 1.5 hours. Okay, okay. Tall girl is also there. Thank you very much for being there. That's good support. That's good for yes, yes. You see, I told someone yesterday. It sounds like El Dorado. Remember, I told you should learn to laugh about yourselves. Okay? But because if somebody laughs, if the laugh is on you and you cannot laugh at yourself, laugh about yourself, you're in trouble. You've been fooled, So if something to laugh about yourself too. Yes. That's the thing about entertainment. You can entertain people so simply. You can entertain people by putting on those nice clothes that you put on. You know, it's a dress. It's not. It's a mini dress. Somebody said in her channel, it's a mini dress. As if I wanted to know the detail because I already saw that. What do you sleeveless. I already saw that necklace, only no neck. I know that the next thing will be it's gonna be a mini. So I never wanted that information, but she went ahead and told me it's a mini dress. So who are we gonna be? I was hoping that we can gather some people together so we can rate someone. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much for being here, you all, and thank you for coming in with other houses, making sure that this chart, grew. And yes, I have to try my best. You see, what we're doing is that we're trying to achieve something so that it will not be all wasted time. You know, we are not wasting any time here. I was telling somebody yesterday, look, if anybody tells you, look, I think I have to stop this, it means that the person never wanted to socialize with us. What are you stopping? I mean, use that as and as a virtual documentation uh, of your content. Do that, you know. Yes, it's very annoying that you put energy in it and nothing comes out of it. You buy your credit, you buy stuffs, you put all those energy, nothing, but something could come out of it. I'm telling you, luck is there, luck is there, but hard work will make it. It's luck that makes it grow big so that your earning will be big, but your hard work will be paid. Not today, not tomorrow, but maybe next tomorrow. So don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Let's keep on helping each other the much we can. I know that somebody came in without a jacket. Pablo Jr., why don't you have a jacket? Don't go around. Pablo Jr., I was just saying something about Yobohansi that I couldn't visit. I just made a song and added Yobohansi to it. Pablo, you're welcome. You got your jacket. Pablo, you people should be showing up from time to time. You know, show up from the time to time. Here we work hard and we communicate, and maybe you could use one or two things that happens in this community. So thank you for being there, and I hope you're good, Pablo Jr. I hope you're good. So yes, i I don't have to forget that art is self-expression that explains situation and affords sometimes, most of the time, solution. Self-expression that expresses situation affords also solution to the situation. So that's what art is. And now in entertainment, you can use art to entertain. And art is not only when you're drawing. Art is when you're putting on a nice dress like Jerry Kimani, and you show up there and you tell us how it could be if you do it right, you know, if you communicate, if you talk with one another, if you keep hygiene. I know somebody would say, if you always talking about this hygiene, are you even there? What type of person are you? Yes, yes, yeah, that hygiene is very important. Yes, it's very important. Okay, but let's leave it there. In Jerry will take over soon and make you people understand what it is all about, you know. And go check that video about the croissants. We call it croissants here. I think it's Francoisish. It's French. Croissant, croissant. Yeah, croissant, croissant. The T you don't, or the N you don't. Croissant. So it's French. So who is there without a jacket? And Toge. And Toge, is this gonna get a jacket also? Tell me if this gonna get a jacket also. Yes. If this gonna get a jacket, you tell me. So you can entertain anyone by being yourself because art is self-expression. And learn to laugh over yourself. Okay? Learn to laugh over yourself. You need to hear the laughter that comes, when somebody tells me, "Do you know I was there? I was falling asleep. I was falling asleep," and then she comes on with that laughter. That's interesting. She fell asleep on a live, and she was telling me about it, and she laughed over it. Yes, that's the kind of thing. It's not, you don't get serious over everything. Okay, yeah, it's difficult to have people who around you. Yeah, yeah, it's difficult to have people around. Amon, sokus is a kind of beat. Sokus is also a kind of a West African beat. No, East African actually. But we welcome Amon Rob. Rob, are you a content creator? I would like to give you a jacket as well. Tell us if you're a content creator. And I'm going to play this again. If you guys know the bars line, you're going to be enjoying what I'm saying because we have to remind ourselves about the situation we're experiencing down there in Kenya right now. Someone needs a roof over his head. Down there in Kenya, someone needs a roof. It's raining on their table. It's raining on their table. Sorry about that. Someone needs a roof down in Kenya. Someone needs a roof down there in Kenya. It's raining on their table. It's raining on their table. You can send good energy if you don't have dollars. You can send them good wishes. Yeah, someone needs a roof down in Kenya and in Tanzania as well. Someone needs a roof down in Kenya. Someone needs a roof in Tanzania. It's raining on their table. It's raining down in Kenya. Someone needs a roof in Kenya and in Tanzania. And you can send your good wishes, good energy, or even send something to them. Yeah, that was what just came to my head, because I talked about it, was it yesterday? And today I just thought while I was doing about things about entertainment, I should add this. So the song said someone needs down in Kenya, someone needs a roof. It's raining, it's flooding, you know. So just making us conscious about what is happening around us. You are not a human alone. You are not a human alone. You are a human in a community. That's how what makes you human. You're qualified to be human the moment you are in a community. You see that? You're not human when you're not in a community. I'm sorry, you might be saying fine, but you said something about discrimination. What are you talking about? Human is human. Yes, humanity has something to do with community. Okay, no matter how small. You know, if you don't have a larger community, you have your lover, you have your boyfriend, you have your girlfriend, you have your girlfriend, whichever way you put it, you have yourselves. So there is always a nucleus, there is always a starting point. So please don't tell me that I'm contradicting myself when I say that there's no discrimination. No, humanity has to do with community. There has to be a definition of community. It even involves those that are dead because the record of the dead has to be registered. Why do we register them? Why is it that you have a birth certificate and you have a death certificate? Why do we have that? You have a birth certificate and you have a death certificate. Why do we have that? It means that both the dead and the living are what makes up humanity and what makes also the community. So you are not a human if you are not in a community. I'm sorry. And as a matter of fact, it will be difficult to say that you're human when you're not in a community. You are a community. That's what makes you human. So we should remind ourselves of such a community that is somewhere suffering flood, such a community that is somewhere suffering corruption, bad policies. I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about the effect of bad, leadership, which is not politics. The effect, I'm talking about the effect. It's only when I criticize those people, practicing that you could just say, if I knew you're doing that. So remember, look, I could protect my, I could solicit for myself in every law court. What I'm talking about now is the effect of what has been done. I'm not talking about who is doing it, so that when that's the area, because I'm a citizen. I'm on the citizenry, so I'm on the area of this. That's my constituency. My constituency is the citizenry, and I'm an artist in that constituency. An artist that expresses himself, expresses the situation, and also finds solution through the expression of himself. So in those art that he does, so I'm really qualified to say that we should think about those people suffering from corruption, bad policies somewhere. I'm not saying that I will repeat myself from time to time so that you wouldn't say, oh, if you're not talking about politics. No. So what I'm saying now is that we have a situation down there in Kenya. There's flood, people have died, and we should think about it. That's what makes us human. That's what makes us part of humanity. So that's the reason why I brought it up. Okay. And my other song, is also talking about I'm getting cold. Today it was raining, so it's a kind of cold weather. It would have been a very beautiful thing if we had a situation where Eric Tattoo, you're welcome. Eric Tattoo, could you please tell me, Amon, could you please tell me, Amon Rope and Eric Tattoo, could you please tell me if you are content creators, and give this video a like and subscribe as well, please. I can see that my subscription had just added another 6 people. Thank you very much for those that came in, and I promise you not to be bored in this. If I start boring you, I will send you to Njeri Kimani. If I start boring you, I will send you to Official Ann Mara. If I start boring you, I will send you to Nan Musa, and Nan is going to make you laugh all the day. She will just sit there in a cubicle and make you laugh, whether you like it or not. She doesn't even have a space to move around. As long as she has eaten her ugali, mandaza. As long as Anne, as long as Nan Musa has eaten the mandaza, she will make you laugh all day. So if I cannot bore you, before I get you bored, I have people in the community that will surely get you, out of your depression. So be there with us. We are really, a good community to reckon with. People, did you people notice that I got a tan? I was at the Sun, day before yesterday at the seminar festival, and I got a tan. I noticed that today. I got a tan. And, my millennia is yeah. So Tattoo, please tell me if you're a content creator, so that I can give you a jacket. Single hookup. Yeah, she's not single hookup is there listening to us. She's gonna tell Nan what I said. We cannot get you bored. This is a community where you meet people. And if it's difficult for you to understand what is happening in YouTube, we send you to Goga, yoga with Goga, Goga with yoga. We send you to Goga, and Goga will teach you about Nightbot, teach you about artificial intelligence. He uses most of the artificial intelligence. He doesn't use he. No, no, no. It was Ike. Ike doesn't uses most of artificial intelligence. Now Ike is making everybody dance, and that's very interesting how Ike made me sing. That's interesting. I'm just expecting him to bring something. So Ike doesn't use his own intelligence. Okay, Ike uses artificial intelligence. Okay, Google will tell you allow artificial AI to work for you. I later found that the AI is not automatic intelligence; it means artificial intelligence. So between Ike and and Goga, there is something going on with artificial intelligence there. So you can go visit these people. Ike has just Ike has also another channel that calls Inspire to Aspire. Aspire to inspire. So this is an individual that you should check out. You know, he knows what he's doing, but what is doing him, he doesn't know him. Or the other way around. So this is my own way of shouting out, you guys, good people, So Latoya, that's very interesting. We had a situation at Latoya yesterday, and we noticed some level of maturity. My dear, I'll have to mention it. If I should close this, you know, without mentioning what happened at Latoya's yesterday, uh, I mean, I would be stupid. Somebody showed maturity yesterday, you know, despite the fact that the topic that was brought up was not the topic that was being discussed. That person went ahead straight out and apologized. That is a virtue. That is a virtue. That is a virtue. Call it virtue, call it virtue. You have to find it only in this community where somebody does something and the person apologizes. Okay, some just I know that there are characters who will just cover it up and do as if nothing happened. They don't want to apologize, because it doesn't mean anything to them. But straight out yesterday, this wonderful lady, oh Jesus, there's a lady of calibers that I met in that channel. By the way, we are talking about love, how love could be unconditional. And again, what is the role of the church, about love, can somebody love out of the denomination or whatever. So we were talking about that, and something came up. And before you know it, just on time, an apology was made and the situation was settled, and everybody went home happy. My dear, can you expect more? That's what you have in such a community. So big up yourself, Latoya Dali, and big up yourself, home care queen, you know big up yourself, Winsome H, big up yourself, Pat Patila was there. We all were a witness of the wonderful situation. But I think Patila said she fell asleep when the whole thing was happening. Thank you very much for being there, everyone. Look, it's all about entertainment. So that's the discussion today. So when you notice that I'm picking up things from somewhere in order to, I'm just reminding you how serious that could be, but the fact that it was able to be the what, you know, disarmed. There are ways of disarming certain situation. So that the tension will not be high. And that's what I experienced yesterday. And that's also entertainment. That's how to entertain. That's how to entertain. If you can settle a tensional, a very tense situation, that's how to entertain. So thank you very much, everyone. And I'm gonna play "It's Getting Cold" before I leave. And again, reminding you guys, art is self-expression that expresses the self-expression of the situation that also finds solution. That's what art is for me. Okay, and entertainment is when you can laugh even over your own self. Okay, so before I leave, let me see if I can move out of this country that I keep on mentioning its name, her name. It's getting cold. I, once again, it's getting cold. Need someone to warm me up. See, I'm bold. Don't care where she is from. She could come from north. She could come from south. She could come from south. She could come from west. She could come from east. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Ethiopia. She could come from Ghana. She could come from Nigeria. She could come from Kenya, Kenya. She could come from Kenya, Kenya. She could come from Kenya, Kenya. She would come from Kenya, Kenya. She could come from Kenya. But it's good, she has to be good. But it's good, she has to be good. She is good when she is good. She is good when she is good. She could come from Kenya. She could come from Ethiopia. She could come from Burundi. She could come from Kenya, everyone. She could come from Kenya, everyone. She could come from Kenya, everyone. But it's good. She has to be good. It's good. She has to be good. She could come from Ethiopia. She could come from Ghana. She could come from Angola. She could come from Jamaica. She could come from Kenya. 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 She could come. Awesome. Thank you very much, everyone. It's Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for honoring my invitation and also coming alone. Thank you very much. Now let's see who we are gonna be, rating. I hope that I've not bored you guys so that I can send you guys to some other place. Thank you very much. God bless you all. And when I say God bless you, I mean it from my heart. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So let me see who is okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, I can see two of our very known. Uh-huh. And then, uh-huh. Uh-huh. So I don't have to waste much of the time. Uh, uh-huh. Oh. Okay. Somebody that I've not gone to before. Let's go to Wanga Lady. Wanga Lady is always supportive. Yeah. So thank you, everyone. It's been a pleasure having you. 3 million people, 4 million people in the house. Let's uh let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Good vibes, K. Thank you very much. I was just talking about you, but let's yeah, we gonna be moving towards let's go say hello to Wanga Lady. I've already connected. So thank you, Good Vibes K. That was a nice show. I hope the fish soup, tastes good. And today we are thinking about we were talking about entertainment and art, and I explained what is art. I will show you this for a while, and while I'm showing you this, I'm going to move you guys to this is how Ifeanyi sees the world. Let us go to yes. This is how I see the world. This is us coming out of an eggshell. So thank you very much for being there, and let's go see Wanga Lady. Right? Ifeanyi's red. Ifeanyi red. Ifeanyi red. Ifeanyi red. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Thank you for